My name's Richard. I run a passenger boat operation in Hout Bay. My father started the business about 50 years ago, and that was in 1973. This vessel we operate now, we've called Calypso, that has 2 glass bottom viewing ports in the bottom of the boat. It's not an aquarium, it's wildlife. You see beautiful things, seals, fish swimming under the boat. I've seen dolphins under the boat and whales. And to this date, we are still the only seagoing glass bottom boat in the country. Before our COVID pandemic, the boat used to go out every day at least 4 times at full capacity, which is 100 people. Now, during the week, if we can get a trip together with 20 or 30 people, we think it's been a good day and there's high fives all around. So that is not even 10% of the previous capacity we were carrying. We've got a very loyal staff, which we're very lucky to have, and they have carried this business through that tough time. Before COVID, we were carrying purely foreign people. We realized during this pandemic that this is going to change now. We need to be able to adapt to that. Our goal here has been obviously to stay in business and at the same time to be able to service the clients that we now have. They're not dollar carrying Americans. This is rand carrying South African people that are looking for where they can have a great time at a low cost. This experience for 90 Rand for adults and 45 Rand for your kids is one of the cheapest experiences you can go out to sea for an hour or do anything like that with your family and get to see the beauty that Cape Town has to offer. What you see around you now, it did not exist in 1973. We were the only operation here. And the business has grown from there to a point now that there's a whole thriving industry here in Hout Bay Harbour. And it's not just us that relies on the boat trips going out here. If there are no boat trips, there's no people coming to Hout Bay Harbour. Everybody here works with each other to try and make sure that it's a good environment. It's a hard thing to run a small business. We looked at the banks and they just weren't giving us options that we were happy with to be able to accept cards. The rates iKhokha were offering were better than their competitors, especially during COVID now. When I put the machine off, I didn't have to pay anything. The business gives me the ability to do what I love, and that's being out at sea every day. Tourism is what drives Cape Town, and it will come back. And we just want to make sure we're ready for that when it happens.